Hello everyone, Zelyon here. Alright, I'm going to open up by saying in my sideboard, yes, I have cards because I played in the beginning when I was playtesting the deck and seeing how synergies worked. I had Professor of Symbology in here. I have since cut it because I think it was slowing the deck down. And I replaced it with more Angels of Unity and the Sigardian Evangel to kind of see if that would speed it up a little bit more, which in some cases it did. So let's get right into the new cards for Alchemy. So I opened this up today with the gold pack. I should say I spent gold to get a pack, and I actually got this, which was really cool because it fits right into this deck. The Inquisitor Captain, 3 colorless, 1 plains, Human Cleric, Vigilance, 3/3. When Inquisitor Captain enters the battlefield, if there are 20 or more creature cards with mana value 3 or less among cards in your graveyard, hand, and library, seek 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less. Put one of them in the battlefield and shuffle the other in a library. That's amazing. Because, as you can see, yeah, I've got 20 cards rounding out from, the Veteran all the way out to the Pretender. Of course I've got 20. And then you're going to give me a choice of 2 creatures, which it could be another Righteous Valkyrie. I've had that happen. Yeah, bring it on out. More life. More bang for my buck. That's awesome. Good addition. I think if I can get one more, I would run 2 Orahs and 2 Captains in here just to up the chance of getting a Captain again. The other new ones, I put the Bloodline Pretender in here to kind of grow it, kind of like the Cleric of the Life Bond. So that way, I choose Cleric and it keeps growing and growing and growing anytime that I bring out a Cleric. And same thing, with the Cleric of Life Bond. Anytime you gain life and or a Cleric comes out, you get to go ahead and, up the counters on this. So, new one that I put in here, Sigardian Evangel. This one's iffy. I've used this in one of my videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to show it in that video, but you have to have a lot of mana for this. You have to cast it every single time. So the best spot for this to kind of is like late game and have 6 mana. 3 white and 3 black. That way when you cast it the first time, it comes out. You tap something, tap a permanent that you don't control, which could be your opponent's creature, and then you get one back into your hand. Cast it again. So you repeat the process. You keep tapping their permanents. This is good for when you want to, get your cards to the finish line to their face. So I just put 1 in here, and well, that's all I had. It's a rare. That's all I had. So would I run more of this? I'm not sure. I think the 1 is enough because, like I said, it's really a 6 mana card, not a 2 mana card. Just remember that. Or if you just want a body out there and to be able to block or something, you cast it out. The other new one is Angel of Unity. This is amazing in this Cleric deck. Flying Lifelink, 2 to get out. 1 colorless, 1 plains, 1/3 flyer. Whenever Angel of Unity enters the battlefield or you cast a party spell, choose a party creature in your hand. It perpetually gets +1/+1. Naturally, Cleric is part of the party. And what's cool about this, it triggers itself when it comes out. So, second turn, I bring this out. I'm popping a 1/1 on a Life's Bond, or a Pretender, or Orah, or Righteous Valkyrie if I have it. Do not put it on Voice of the Blessed. I repeat, do not put it on the Voice of the Blessed, because it comes out, let's say you put all the counters on it. It comes out as a 6/6. You still need, Perpetual doesn't count as a counter. It just blows up your life and defense. So you would still need 4 more counters above that in order to trigger it. So you would have to get it to 10/10 to trigger as a Flying in Vigilance. So I think it's a lot harder to get it to 10 or more to get it into indestructible phase, unless you got, the perfect setup for when you're gaining so much life. But this is a fun deck. I loved playing it. It's one of my favorites now. Anytime that I have the daily that's black and white, I'm going to play this. So enjoy the videos. I hope you get some value out of it. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out. I deeply appreciate it. Stay safe. Keep on gaming. And I'll see you next time. All right. See what we can do here. I don't have the best of luck in Alchemy. I don't have all the new cards, so trying to play in this format to create content for it is, unfortunately, I'm going to lose a lot of games until I can get the gold to buy the packs. Let's see, planes. Okay, so 3 mana. Alright, this is pretty cool. Still debating whether or not it belongs in this deck. I think we should try it. Yeah, let's try it. I put the Pretender in here. You know, being a shapeshifter, it gains, you know, +1 counters for any cleric that comes out, so it's... maybe it's something better in this slot. Alright. Hello. Yes, unity. This captain is amazing. I finally got it in a pack. I saw somebody else use it, and it's just... it's awesome. So, anytime that a cleric comes out, because it's part of a party, you get to put perpetually +1/+1 on anything. So now the Inquisitor, when it comes out, it's a 4 mana cost and it's a 5/5. So I'm still going to punch out some clerics, so by the time this comes out, it could be a 7/7. Who knows? Alright, take 2. Let's get a planes out. Alright, so when Inquisitor Captain enters the battlefield, if there are 20 or more creatures with mana value 3 or less among graveyard, hand, and library. Should I get that out now? Well, they got Adeline out. Let's do the Valkyrie this time. Nice. Let's put this one in the battlefield. Nice. Yeah, I got blockers. Alright. So Bless goes up to 3. They have Haven. So they have an Inquisitor of their own. It's good at a mono white deck too. You can almost make this Clerics deck a complete mono white deck. Okay. 5/4, 5/5. I mean, it did what it needed to do. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. I think next turn I'll do it. Let's get the Valkyrie out. The only thing I see with this problem right here that I noticed is that I'm not gaining life because of the not having a creature out that gives it to me when I bring out a Cleric. Let's just attack with this one again, 1 life. And the turn here. And then next turn put out the swamp and then start the Sigardian loop. I'll be able to play 3 of them, I think. What's cool about it is next turn, whatever they don't attack with, you tap them. Oh, another Inquisitor. Cool. Oh, well, there goes the Sigardian. That's fine, at least I'll get 1 out of it. Really? You gonna want to do that? Alright, so... yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just do it one time. Which one do I want to tap? This one. And they scoop. Scoop a doop. See you later. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, first turn, second turn, third. Well, we got a good curve. It's just a matter of keeping the creatures on the board. And hopefully we're not going against control, but you know, maybe these sleeves. I always make an assumption on sleeves and the avatar. So I'm guessing this is maybe an Azorius control deck. Simic. Wow. Simic Ramp. Who knows? We shall see. Yep, Simic Ramp. Well, I was gonna get... oh, I can't because that's multicolored. Alright, so... let's just start getting some life. We'll do it here. No attacks past the turn. So Simic Ramp. Get some huge creatures out. That one I can kill. Ah, Hermit. Yeah. Alright, so Hermit's on the board. Which one to kill? So this one is sacrifice to counter target non-creature. Considering that I have more creatures than anything, I'm not really worried about that one. So, I think let's get this one out. Put the counter on Righteous Valkyrie. Attack with that one. Geist of Regret. Nice. Oh, Rebirth. Oh, this is going to be a fun game. Alright, so they're tapped out. Well, no they're not. Let's see. Add 1 mana of any color. So they've got the blue to do the Hermit, so I can't Vanishing Verse the Geist. Probably going to take some damage. I'll take 4 damage. It'll put me down to 20. Well, 21. Double block. Oh, I really wish I had the Vanishing Verse up now. Let's see what they're rocking here. Another Root Creeper, divide by 0, Rebirth. But they get the Rebirth back in their hand, but it's expensive. So they chump block with the Hermit, so they also do a mulch. So the Hermit gets to come back as non-creature spells you control cannot be countered. That's fine. Because I'm going to do this. Exile that one. See if they triple block. Because I know they could bring back the... no, they're not going to triple block. To use this, they could bring back the... No, I exiled it. So, not sure what they're going to bring back. Ooh, good one. I won't have an answer for that one. I lied. And it's exiled, so they can't bring it back. Valkyrie. Keep blowing up that Valkyrie. 3 mana, 5/7. Awesome sauce. It's coming out next turn. Okay, opponent's down to 16. Hopefully we can keep the pressure up. They don't have another... What do you call it? Structural. I play that with my... I call it the Black Ice deck. Whenever you cast a instant sorcery spell. Okay, so they rebirth. What did they bring back? A Root Creeper. Root Coil Creeper. Grows, continues to grow. Just keep the pressure going. And scoop-a-doop. Love it. Alright. On to the next game. Alright. Well, kind of wish I had a plains, but... We go first, so it won't be too bad, but if we were on the draw, I might have to mulligan, which I abhor doing. I think the opponent just, yeah, they mulliganed. Alright, I'll start off with tap land. Ooh. It's a nasty looking mountain. Never seen that before. Alright. Get this out. Put it on a core. That way when it comes out, it's out of reach of any, like, Dragon's Fire or anything like that. Shatter Skull, Dragon's Fire, but they Dragon's Fire that one. It's alright. It's okay. Alright, are they a pure Dragons deck? So, I would imagine they probably mulliganed for the new Dragon Whelp. Like, this could be just a pure Dragons deck. Nice. Okay. Okay, so there'll be 3/3, 4/3. Let's do this. attack. Opponent's down to 15, which doesn't mean anything. When they get below 5, then I'll get excited. Yep. There you go. Get your treasure. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's enough for probably goal span. Ooh, 2 damage. Decline. Because I can... Alright, so I'm going to put out a Cleric. Gain the 2 back. Vanishing Verse. See you later. Alright, down to 12. Not much in my arsenal anymore. Another one. Wow. That's a draw. So now it's 4 damage. Or is it just 2? Did they do it on the same one? Yeah, they did it on the same one, not a different one. Oops. So I get to keep it another turn. Okay, let's keep getting these bigger. See if they don't make this big. Okay. Down to 8. Brings out a tap land, so they've got to have another dragon that's a 4-cost dragon. Or they could start destroying stuff. Dragon's Fire, okay. You got another, maybe, what is it, Play by Fire? Another Dragon's Fire? You're gonna scoop? Another Dragon's Fire. Alright. Okay. Decline. Did not want to draw a land. Does alright. Okay, down to 3. See if they scoop now. Ooh. Alright, so he's gonna make me work for that 3. Please don't attack. I was gonna say. Game over. Boom. Now you scoop. Alright. Good game, yes, thank you. On to the next one. Alright, so the opponent's going first. We've got decent ramp. First turn, second turn. Alright, we put the counters on Orah. Mono white, so this is going to be an interesting game. Alright, so... No. Okay. Get Angel of Unity out. Put the counter on Orah. The reason why I did that... You don't put counters on this, because the more it grows in your hand, the more counters you're going to have to put on this in order to get to the 4 and the Flying and Vigilance and all that stuff. So they cut my Orah out. Alright. We're going to have to do this the other way. Alright. Just sacrificing creatures now? That was a little weird. I can't put it on Orah now. Yeah, I'm still going to avoid putting on it on the Blessed. I wonder if they'll trade. You think they'll trade? No trades. I like it. Okay, Monk. Code spell. So here we go. Here comes the ramp. There you go. No attacks. Alright, so here's the moment of truth. Do I get Voice out or Vanishing Verse the Spellbinder and get in for 3? Put it on the Voice. Alright, well. Yep, we just went up. Oh, Welcoming Vampire. Okay, so whenever one or more creatures with power 2 or less in the battlefield under your control draw a card. Nice. Let's keep the pressure on. Scoop-a-doop. They saw enough. They're like, I'm tired of these counters. Alright, on to the next one. Alright. Okay, land. Looks good. Wish I had a first round. But that's okay. Let's do our best. I haven't really been having much luck in Alchemy ranked. Been more of a on the losing side, and I don't have enough to really, you know, get a lot of the rares a lot of people are running. So it's when I come against something I don't have, or a lot of people have 4 of, I find myself in a position that I lose the game. Okay. Okay, so can't be blocked. Draw a card and then discard a card. It's a good cycler. But I think we should still ramp up. Just in case you're wondering, so every cleric that you bring out, it's considered in the party. Any card in your hand, any creature gets +1/+1 perpetually. Okay, Fear of Death. Okay. What I do like about Alchemy, though, is you're going to get, or I should say, you're going to see more different types of decks. I think that's what they were going for, because the ability to go against different types of decks is severely lacking in just regular standard. And I felt that it got bland. It got stale real quick. you know, going against mono white all the time. It was, I mean, I can't really say much because that's the deck I use to rank up as fast as possible because it's just overpowered with curve. But now we're in a stage where I've seen some decks I've never seen before. I just don't know how to combat them. I'm like, I have no clue what's going on. Another thing that I noticed is that the mana curve, too, in Alchemy, it seems a lot different. Whereas before, I wouldn't get flooded like crazy. But then there's games, I had 5 games in a row where I just kept getting land after land after land after land, and I was like, I have no clue what's going on. Gonna try our best here. Opponent's down to 8, which doesn't mean much. I'm not sure what type of deck this is. Alright, so flying large deep attacks, create a tap attacking token that's an exact copy of another target. Oh. Alright, so they're gonna generate a token of this one if they attack, but I mean, is it really worth it that you're gonna attack with Lord of the Deep? Unless you can get Righteous Valkyrie out of the way. Or I guess you could still attack with it. I could still block because either of us are not going to do damage to each other. And then you get another stowaway. But then you have to hold back blockers for... Okay. Well, I am going to block this one. I noticed also that the play seems a little slower in the client. Like things going to the graveyard, things disappearing from the graveyard. The in-between, the response time is, I think, gone up. I'm not sure if that's on their side. Because I'd look through the settings to see if you could speed up the game, and you can't. So I'm kind of worried about that. Alright, so they don't have a response so far for any of my cards, so I think they're going to have to scoop here. There we go. Alright. Alright, so Plain Swamp, both cool. Wish I had it round 1. We'll keep this hand. So last game, I'm debating whether or not to leave it in the content, but last game, it was a zombie deck, but they only had 2 lands through turn 5, so I felt really bad that I wasn't able to really play against the deck like as intended. And I don't really like showing games like that because, I mean, it's no fun. So that's probably why you'll see, you know, the uptick in my rank is because I'm not going to include that one. I don't feel like it's anything worth watching. Same thing, you know, it's the other way around. Alright, so we could put it on the bond here, so that way it comes out as a 3/3 already. Alright, so we're going to Selesnya Humans. So we definitely want to ramp as fast as possible. Because once they get going, that's going to be insane. Alright, let's get a bigger booty on the Valkyrie. Yeah, Brutal Cathar. Oh, okay. The only thing that's going to take out that is my Vanishing Verse, which I don't have, so... Big booty Valkyrie. Taxis. Okay, you got another brutal? Yeah, I probably do. That's why you're attacking with Prime. Did not see that coming. I wonder if they got a third brutal. You think they got a third brutal? The way the shuffler is, I think they do. But you know what? We'll just keep playing like it's awesome. Put it on Orah. Like, I've said this once before, you've got to be really careful about putting the counters on the voice. If it comes out as a 4-4, then you'd need to get it to 8-8 in order to be flying, or +2, so... So if this comes out of 4-4, right? 4 more counters has to be at 8-8. I don't know why it does it like that, but don't put the counters on here from Angel of Unity. Wow, nice. There we go. That looks pretty good. Nice. Oh, this is so tough. I think I would go with the voice, unless they have it again. I think really that was kind of a mistake. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Yeah, it's like, oh, you got your counters. I'm just going to destroy everything. I'm like, do you know what Orah does? Alright. I'm going to stop it here. Alright. See you next time.